All right, let us look at B8. The diagram below shows the reaction of butanoic acid. So, which means we know that this is an acid called butanoic acid. Okay, so what are the questions that follows? What are the questions that follows on this reaction? So, the first question is that A, B, C, and D are different substances. Identify A, B, C, and D. D. So we are simply identifying the substance A, B, and C. Now look at this. Very important to start the reaction. So it means butanoic acid react with sodium, result into A and B. Then when it reacts with sodium carbonate, it results into B, C, and D. Now, this is an acid, even if it's a weak acid. Generally, when an acid reacts with a metal, which is sodium, it produces a gas, which is hydrogen, and a salt. So here, the gas is hydrogen. So the gas, we can say, is hydrogen. So the substance is hydrogen gas. Okay, then substance B is a salt. Now, butanoic acid and sodium. It forms what we call sodium butanoate. Butanoate. So, this is called sodium butano. Let me just write this properly. This is called, this is hydrogen gas. This is the sodium butanoate. Then C, here a carbonate, when it reacts with the acid, it forms three things: a salt, carbon dioxide, and water. So a salt, it is still, because of sodium, it is still sodium butanoate. That is the reason why these are BB. So they are both sodium butanoate. Then C, gas C is carbon dioxide. So this is the carbon dioxide. I guess there's no one who is lost up to this point. Then D is liquid, which is the water. Okay, so in both cases, even here, when a methanol is heated, okay, heated with methanol, in other words, the acid reacts with methanol. That is an alcohol plus an acid, resulting to an ester. And what is produced is an ester and water. So D is water because it's a liquid D. Then organic liquid E. Organic liquid E is an ester. And what is the name of an ester? This is butanoic acid. This is methanol. So it's methyl butanoate. I guess we'll find the question where we have to answer this one. So butanoate. So that is how we answer the first question. Now, B, name and draw the displayed structure of E. Look at this. So, this that is formed is an ester. Now, for an ester, the first part of the name comes from the alcohol. Then the second part comes from an acid. So, the alcohol is methanol. So, it becomes methyl. Then the acid is butanol, become butanoate. Or butanoic acid become butanoate. So this is methyl butanoate. Now, what is the structure? So the structure for this one, we are going to start by putting up the diagram for methanol. So methanol has one carbon, looks like this. Okay, then this other side we'll put an acid which is the butanoic acid. Butanoic acid has 3 carbons. So very important to understand that the first acid in series, which is methanoic acid, has 0 carbon. And it's just like this. Then the second one in series is the one that has 1 carbon. So we do not count this as number of carbon because it's part of the group. This is the group. So the second one has 1 carbon. Okay, has 1 carbon, which is simply this one. Okay, so butanoic acid has 3 carbons. So 1, 2, 3, like this. Hydrogen around, hydrogens around, hydrogen, and also here hydrogen. So looks like this. Okay, now the reaction takes place. This contribute OH, this one just H, and water molecule is removed. Okay, H2O. So what we are interested in is just the structure of the product. So how is it going to be? So it's going to be like this: carbon, hydrogen, hydrogen, then carbon. This is how it is going to be. Okay, going to be like this. Okay, so this is how the structure of the compound going to be. Okay,